Funky Monks is on a flyer lap, but it's not going to be enough. He's already half a second down on Uncle's time. He's got a good middle sector.
He's improving by basically a second. Yeah. Yeah, you might be able to knock down Slick Rick. But Slick Rick is actually just behind him. So let's see what our two drivers here are going to do. So first crossing the line will be Funky Monks. We'll actually slide into P16, so it's... Let's see what... Yeah, okay. Never mind. Funky Monks is actually going to get knocked down, and he knows that with only 50 seconds remaining. There were no of Funky Monks in P16, and the racing point of Uncle Artie, P17.
Exactly. About 4 seconds off the bubble there.
Yeah. And going into Q2,
I would say.
Jetty,
man, Jet.
Of course, he's the first one to set a time with a 43.3, as Diablo on the mediums is going to set a 44.4. Deke Surf on the medium setting a 40.7, very impressive from our Mercedes driver. Following him will be the two Haas of Varnes and Savizo, and Varnes sets on the softs a 3.93. As Savizo? Oh, actually, Savizo's on the hot lap now. My bad. As, Technic Speedy, I'm pretty sure actually crashed. Maybe we can get a view from... Yeah, yeah, there is no ghosting. I did forget about that. As that actually will put quite a bit of damage onto Chris's, Oh, wow. Okay, and Apollo's actually going to pick up a 5th-place grid. And Chris is going to pick up some wing damage for colliding with Technic Speedy.
That's because, Apollo hit the car. Had hit him, so... And I'm not sure if the Alfa Romeo has damage. No, he doesn't, actually.
So, we're going to have Cuthbert, both AlphaTauris, Cuthbert and Diablo, not making it. And Jake, Slick Rick, and Technic Speedy will not make it due to not setting times. Technic Speedy, of course, will be explaining that in about 2 seconds time.
Take your hand off the steering wheel.
Yeah. Oh, Jan actually is actually going to set a 39.3, and Jenny's going to follow up with a 38.7. Varnes is actually going to set fastest lap with a 38.6, as Chris will finish up the flyer, setting a 40.5, just ahead of Apollo. Well, driver number 27, Savizo in the Haas, will be crossing the line and actually set a 38.9, which will put him into P3 just behind Jetty.
Yeah, Yang saying his stream will be used for evidence and he'll get convicted for this. It wouldn't be the only thing you've been convicted for, Yang, but the stream. See, it takes a long time around this track, actually. I need to click that track description.
It does take quite a bit around this track.
I think Jet's got this one in the bag. If he can navigate, all he has to do is really just point this car in the right direction now. Sit back, relax, have a coffee, put the Italian opera on, and watch those times tumble. Take it away from Vanzi right now.
Oh, yes, he will. Yep. He's actually going to set a 38.3. Yes, he will. Very nice job from Jetty.
They're probably in the same chat, too, going, oh, damn it. All right, you got me here. Let's see if Vanzi come back. He can't, actually. Vanzi's 2 tenths down. Well, that's slow AJ down. That's further back. But let's have a look at Jan. Can Jan improve and steal this away? Split the Hasses. I think yes, he does. He gets ahead of Vanzi, and that's P2 at the moment. Provisional P2. Let's go down to AJ. Well, AJ's on a flyer.
Yeah, right now I'm just taking a look at Deke Surf, our driver number 13 in the Mercedes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what he can set. Yeah, he's going to set in a pretty good time. He's going to set in a 38.8, which will slide him into P4, splitting the Haas's. And Jan will set a 38.5, sliding him into P2, separating the Haas of Varnes from the Williams of Jetty.
AJ is going down the final stretch at the moment. What was his 2 tenths off in the middle sector, but he has the fastest first sector. Is it enough to get Jet? Well, if not, he'll get ahead of Jan.
I believe he will get ahead of Varnes, actually. P3 with a 38.5. A mere 5 thousandths. Sorry, 6 thousandths, my bad.
2 cars behind on track
of Jan. And that will be a full Canadian podium. Jetty in the Williams, followed by Jan in the Racing Point, and then AJ in the Alfa Romeo. After that, you have the Haas of Varnes, followed by the Mercedes of Deke Surf, the reserve. Savizo in P6, followed by I Am McLovin, Top Hat, Chris, and Apollo. And that will finish off your... I'm not going to read that in chat. That'll finish off your top 10.